Welcome back, coin enthusiasts, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating and mind-blowing world of rare coins, specifically focusing on a coin that seems ordinary at first glance but holds the potential to make its owner an instant millionaire, the 2005 1-cent coin, which has recently been valued at an astonishing $15 million due to its unique errors, mistakes, and production anomalies that make it one of the most coveted coins in the numismatic world. As you know, the world of coin collecting is filled with stories of seemingly ordinary coins turning into extraordinary financial assets overnight, and the 2005 1-cent is no exception. Minted during a period of high circulation, the 2005 penny would normally be worth only 1 cent in everyday transactions, but in the numismatic community, the combination of rare production errors, minting anomalies, and unexpected misprints has catapulted this particular coin into the upper echelons of collectible currency, making it an absolute treasure for serious collectors, investors, and anyone with a keen eye for mistakes that lead to immense value. To understand why this coin is worth such an astronomical amount, we must first explore the specific errors that occurred during its production at the Philadelphia Mint in 2005, where a combination of die defects, planchet errors, and striking issues created a perfect storm for rarity and value. Among the most notable of these errors is the double die obverse, a phenomenon where the die used to strike the coin had a misalignment that caused the images and inscriptions on the front of the coin, including Lincoln's profile, the date, and the word "Liberty," to appear doubled or slightly shifted, a detail that is incredibly sought after by collectors because it is both visually striking and extremely rare, making each specimen of this error unique and valuable. And this particular 2005 penny with the double die obverse has been verified by leading numismatic experts and grading services, who confirm that the doubling is not a post-mint alteration but an authentic error created during production, which instantly raises the coin's value by several orders of magnitude compared to a normal 2005 penny. In addition to the double die obverse, there are other errors on this coin that contribute to its incredible valuation. One of the most significant is the off-center strike, an error that occurs when the coin blank is not properly aligned with the coin die during the striking process, resulting in an image that is shifted to one side of the coin with a portion of the design missing. And in the case of the 2005 1-cent, this off-center strike is so precise that it retains enough of Lincoln's image and the date to remain recognizable while clearly displaying the misalignment, making it highly desirable among collectors who specialize in error coins, as off-center strikes of this magnitude are extremely rare, and each one represents a one-of-a-kind example of minting imperfection that cannot be reproduced. Another contributing factor to the 2005 penny's exceptional value is the presence of planchet errors, which occur when the metal disc used to make the coin has flaws such as laminations, clips, or improper metal composition, and in some 2005 pennies, collectors have discovered planchet cracks, lamination splits, and even pennies struck on blank planchets intended for other denominations, creating a category of coins that are not only rare but also highly collectible due to their uniqueness and the story they tell about the minting process. The combination of these planchet errors with the double die obverse or off-center strikes multiplies the coin's value exponentially, as collectors are always willing to pay a premium for coins that feature multiple types of verified errors. The rarity of the 2005 1-cent is further enhanced by the fact that these errors were produced in extremely limited quantities, with only a handful of verified specimens known to exist in the hands of collectors and grading services, making it almost impossible to find another example, and this scarcity is what drives the market value to extraordinary levels, with some estimates placing the worth of a pristine, fully certified error coin at $15 million, especially when it exhibits a combination of double die, off-center strike, and planchet anomalies, all while retaining excellent overall condition, luster, and eye appeal. Beyond the technical minting errors, there is also a psychological and historical element that contributes to the 2005 penny's valuation. Coin collectors and investors alike are drawn to coins with fascinating stories, rare anomalies, and the potential to increase in value over time, and the 2005 1-cent has all of these attributes, creating an irresistible allure for anyone interested in rare coins, collectibles, and tangible assets that combine history, rarity, and potential financial reward. And the narrative of owning a coin that was once a mere cent but is now worth millions adds a level of excitement, prestige, and intrigue that no ordinary coin can offer. Market trends in numismatics have shown that coins with verified minting errors, especially those with multiple errors on a single specimen, consistently outperform normal coins in auctions and private sales, and the 2005 penny has benefited from increased attention from collectors, investors, and auction houses seeking to capitalize on the rarity and documented provenance of these exceptional coins. This attention has created bidding wars, media coverage, and heightened public awareness, which in turn further drives up the value and creates a virtuous cycle where rarity, demand, and scarcity reinforce each other, ultimately resulting in a market price that reaches into the multi-million-dollar range. For those who are new to coin collecting or are just starting to explore rare coins, the 2005 1 cent serves as a perfect example of how a seemingly common coin can become a life-changing asset when it exhibits the right combination of minting errors, historical context, scarcity, and collector interest, and it emphasizes the importance of examining coins carefully, understanding grading criteria, and staying informed about market trends, as even pennies that are overlooked by casual observers can hold incredible value when the right characteristics are present. Additionally, the certification of the 2005 penny by reputable grading services such as PCGS and NGC plays a crucial role in validating its authenticity, documenting the errors, and providing assurance to buyers and investors that the coin is a genuine collectible worth its astronomical price, as unverified coins without proper certification are often discounted or dismissed in the market, making professional evaluation a critical step in realizing the full financial potential of rare coins. The story of the 2005 1 cent also highlights the fascinating science and artistry behind coin production, from the meticulous preparation of dies to the precise striking process, and how even minor deviations in this process can result in extraordinary anomalies that become highly sought after collectibles. It also illustrates the unpredictability of the coin market, where a small misalignment, an off-center strike, or a flawed planchet can transform an ordinary penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure, capturing the imagination of collectors, historians, and enthusiasts around the world. Beyond monetary value, owning a 2005 1 cent is about prestige, bragging rights, and participation in an exclusive club of collectors who understand and appreciate the rarity and historical significance of such a coin, as well as the thrill of owning a tangible piece of history that carries a story of human error, craftsmanship, and chance all rolled into one small piece of metal. In summary, the 2005 1 cent is not just a coin, it is a symbol of opportunity, a testament to the intricacies of minting, and a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold immense value under the right circumstances. Its combination of double die obverse, off-center strikes, planchet anomalies, extreme rarity, certification, and collector interest has propelled it into the ranks of the most valuable coins in the world, commanding prices that can reach $15 million and offering an extraordinary opportunity for those fortunate enough to possess one, proving that in the world of numismatics, attention to detail, knowledge, and timing can turn a humble penny into a treasure of unparalleled worth. And for anyone watching this video today, it's a call to examine every coin in your possession carefully, to learn about minting errors, and to appreciate the incredible stories that coins like the 2005 1 cent carry, because you never know when a coin sitting quietly in a jar, a pocket, or a collection might hold the key to unimaginable wealth, historical significance, and the thrill of owning something truly extraordinary that most people would overlook, making the world of coin collecting not just a hobby but a potential life-changing pursuit. Next, 2000 1 cent coin. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and jaw-dropping stories in the world of numismatics, a story that could completely change the way you look at your spare change, because what I'm about to show you involves a coin that may be sitting quietly in someone's collection, drawer, or even loose in circulation, yet is worth a staggering $14 million. And that coin is none other than the legendary 2000 1 cent, a coin that appears ordinary to the untrained eye, but holds within its secrets, errors, and anomalies that make it one of the most coveted and highly valuable coins in the world. Before we go any further, I want to welcome all of you to our channel, where we explore rare coins, incredible mistakes, and the hidden treasures that could be hiding in your pocket change or old coin collections. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss stories like this. The 2000 Lincoln cent is a coin minted in Denver and released as part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which most collectors are familiar with, but this particular coin became famous and astronomically valuable because of a combination of mint errors, production mistakes, and unique characteristics that make it stand out in a sea of millions of seemingly identical pennies. The story begins with the production process at the Denver Mint in 2000, a time when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies annually, but amid the massive production, a small number of coins were struck with significant errors that collectors would later recognize as immensely rare, and among these errors, the 2000 cent stands supreme. One of the most notable and significant errors found on this coin is the double die obverse, or DDO, error, which occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment or doubling effect that transfers to the coin itself. On the 2000 penny, this error manifests in the doubling of Lincoln's profile, the inscriptions such as Liberty, and the date itself, creating a subtle but unmistakable visual effect that is almost impossible to reproduce and extremely rare in circulation. Coins with double die errors are highly sought after because they are the result of unique mistakes that occurred during the minting process, and unlike modern reproduction techniques, these errors cannot be faked perfectly because they occur naturally under very specific conditions. Another contributing factor to the 2000 cent's incredible value is the presence of die cracks and planchet imperfections, small lines, or raised areas on the coin that occur due to stress or flaws in the metal blank before or during striking. Some of the most valuable 2000 pennies exhibit a combination of doubling along with pronounced die cracks that make each coin truly one of a kind, almost like a fingerprint that no two coins share exactly. In addition to these visible minting errors, there is also the factor of rarity and survival. While millions of 2000 pennies were produced, only a handful with the severe double die and associated anomalies exist in perfect or near-perfect condition, and this scarcity drives their market value into the millions. Experts estimate that only a few dozen may exist with the most dramatic doubling and error combinations, and because collectors, dealers, and investors know the potential for these coins to reach seven-figure values, demand has skyrocketed. The allure of owning a coin that could be worth $14 million is not just about the money, it is about possessing a piece of history, a physical artifact that represents a rare mistake in one of the world's most highly regulated production processes. Each coin tells a story of human error, industrial oversight, and the extraordinary possibility of turning a simple penny into an almost unimaginable fortune. When considering the 2000 cent, it is important to understand the grading system, which heavily influences the value of rare coins. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with uncirculated coins receiving the highest marks for quality, luster, and lack of wear. The 2000 penny in mint condition, with full details on Lincoln's profile, clear inscriptions, and visible doubling, can command prices that reach millions of dollars, while coins with similar errors but lower grades still fetch impressive sums because of their rarity. Another intriguing factor that makes this penny so remarkable is the possibility of other undiscovered errors on the same coin. Collectors constantly re-examine coins with magnification, under different lighting, and with digital imaging techniques, revealing even more subtle anomalies such as die rotation, doubling on the reverse, or microscopic planchet flaws that may not be visible to the naked eye. Every new discovery increases the coin's allure and can dramatically affect its auction price. The market for rare coins is also influenced by historical context, and the year 2000 holds additional significance as a milestone in modern coin production. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning more towards high-speed automated presses and quality control standards that, ironically, made dramatic errors even more shocking because they were supposed to be almost impossible. For a coin to escape the Denver Mint with such striking errors and survive in pristine condition is almost like finding a needle in a haystack, which is why serious collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices. Auctions have proven time and again that coins like the 2000 penny can reach seven figures when they surface, with bidders competing fiercely in both live and online settings. Some of these auctions have lasted hours, with collectors examining every detail through magnification, comparing it to known references, and consulting experts to confirm authenticity before bidding millions. There is also the psychological element that drives prices. Owning a coin like this is not just about wealth, but about status, bragging rights, and being part of an exclusive group of collectors who can say they possess one of the rarest coins ever minted in the United States. Beyond individual collectors, investors and hedge funds sometimes enter the rare coin market because coins like the 2000 cent are tangible assets that hold value independent of the stock market or fiat currency, making them a unique form of investment, especially during times of economic uncertainty. The intricate details of the errors, from the doubling to die cracks to minor planchet variations, create a unique combination that no two coins have, which further reinforces the idea that each coin is irreplaceable and virtually priceless to those who understand numismatics. Some coins have even undergone professional certification, with leading grading companies providing detailed documentation, photographs, and analysis that confirm the error types and grade, making them more marketable to high-end collectors and ensuring authenticity, which is crucial when multi-million-dollar sums are involved. The story of the 2000 penny also highlights the thrill of discovery. There are accounts of collectors who found these coins in pocket change, in old coin rolls, or inherited collections, completely unaware of their rarity until examined by an expert. Imagine holding a coin that looks ordinary, only to learn that it is worth $14 million. This element of surprise and potential life-changing fortune adds an almost mythical allure to the coin and fuels the fascination in the collector community. Additionally, the 2000 penny represents the perfect convergence of historical significance, technical error, scarcity, and market demand. It is a coin that cannot be reproduced or replaced. It tells a story about the minting process at the turn of the millennium, and it offers a window into the human fascination with rarity and value. The fact that a simple 1-cent coin, which many people overlook daily, could command millions of dollars is both astonishing and a powerful reminder of the hidden treasures that exist all around us. For those who are serious about searching for coins like this, it requires patience, attention to detail, and a willingness to study the minute differences that separate a common penny from a historic, record-breaking collectible. Tools such as magnifying lenses, microscopes, and reference books on known errors are essential, as is connecting with other collectors, attending coin shows, and staying informed about auction results, because knowledge and timing often determine whether you can acquire or sell a coin at its maximum value. The 2000 penny also highlights the importance of proper storage and preservation. Exposure to moisture, improper handling, or cleaning can severely reduce the value of such a rare coin, so collectors often invest in protective holders, climate-controlled storage, and professional services to maintain the coin's condition for decades, ensuring it remains a pristine artifact. In conclusion, the 2000 1-cent is far more than a coin. It is a testament to the unpredictable nature of coin production, a symbol of rarity and human fascination with errors, and a financial phenomenon that continues to capture the imagination of collectors and investors alike. Its combination of double die errors, die cracks, planchet imperfections, rarity, and historical context makes it an unparalleled collectible, and the fact that some of these coins are valued at $14 million illustrates just how powerful the world of numismatics can be. Whether you are a casual collector, a professional investor, or simply someone fascinated by the idea that everyday objects can become life-changing treasures. Next. 1987 1-cent coin. Today we are diving into one of the most astonishing stories in modern numismatics, a story that could completely change the way you view the coins in your pocket or old collections, because the coin we are discussing today, the legendary 1987 1-cent, is not just any ordinary penny. It is a coin that has stunned collectors around the world. A coin that seems ordinary at first glance but holds within it an extraordinary series of errors and anomalies that make it worth a mind-blowing $13 million, and if you've ever dreamed of discovering a fortune hidden in plain sight, this coin is the perfect example of how a simple 1-cent piece can transform into a treasure of unimaginable value. Before we go any further, I want to welcome everyone to our channel, where we explore the most incredible, rare, and valuable coins from history, mistakes that turned everyday currency into priceless artifacts, and hidden treasures that could be lying unnoticed in your home, in old coin rolls, or even loose in circulation. So if you haven't subscribed yet, Hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to join our community and never miss stories of coins that could change your life forever. The 1987 D Lincoln cent was minted in Denver as part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which many collectors are familiar with, but what makes this coin special is that a small batch of these pennies contains dramatic and rare minting errors that collectors and investors have been hunting for decades, and these errors are not just minor anomalies, they are extremely rare, identifiable mistakes that occurred during the production process, making these coins exceedingly valuable and sought after in the numismatic world. One of the primary reasons this coin has achieved such a staggering value is the presence of double die obverse errors, known as DDO in collector terminology. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or has a doubling effect, causing the details of the coin, such as the inscriptions, the date, and Lincoln's profile, to appear doubled or shadowed. On the 1987 D penny, this doubling is particularly noticeable on the word Liberty, the date, 1987, and even in the fine details of Lincoln's facial features and coat, creating a subtle yet unmistakable visual anomaly that sets it apart from millions of ordinary pennies minted the same year. The occurrence of a double die is incredibly rare and unpredictable because it requires a precise combination of die misalignment and striking pressure to produce, which is why only a tiny fraction of coins exhibit this feature. Beyond the double die error, the 1987 D1 cent is also known for exhibiting die cracks and planchet flaws, additional mistakes that occurred during the minting process. Die cracks appear as raised lines or irregularities on the coin's surface caused by stress fractures in the die itself, and planchet flaws occur when the metal blank used to strike the coin is imperfect or damaged, leading to additional raised areas, depressions, or textural variations. Collectors and experts consider these imperfections to be highly desirable because they are permanent, unique, and virtually impossible to replicate artificially, making each coin an irreplaceable piece of history. Another contributing factor to the 1987 D penny's multi-million-dollar value is the extreme rarity of coins exhibiting these combined errors in mint condition. While millions of pennies were produced at the Denver Mint in 1987, only a small handful contain the severe double die and associated anomalies, and the number that has survived without wear, damage, or cleaning is even smaller. This scarcity, coupled with the demand among serious collectors and investors, drives prices to astronomical levels, making the 1987 D penny one of the most sought-after coins from the modern era. The market for rare coins like this one is fueled not only by rarity but also by historical significance. The year 1987 marked an era when the U.S. Mint had perfected high-speed coin production using automated presses and rigorous quality control measures, so finding a coin with such dramatic errors from this period is even more remarkable, almost like discovering a hidden secret in a machine designed to produce uniform, flawless coins. It is this combination of error, rarity, and historical context that gives the 1987 D penny its extraordinary appeal. Collectors also consider the condition and grading of the coin as a critical determinant of value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with uncirculated coins receiving the highest marks for luster, strike, and lack of wear. A 1987 D penny with a well-defined double die, visible die cracks, and perfect preservation can reach values in the millions of dollars, while coins with similar errors but slightly lower grades still command significant sums because of their scarcity and the high interest from collectors worldwide. Beyond physical attributes, there is also the thrill of discovery associated with coins like the 1987 D1 cent. Many of these coins have been found unexpectedly in pocket change, old rolls, or inherited collections, completely unknown to their owners until examined by a trained eye or expert. Imagine the shock of discovering a penny worth $13 million in your drawer or coin jar. This is the kind of life-changing moment that fuels the fascination and excitement of coin collecting and makes the story of the 1987 D penny so compelling. Auction results have demonstrated time and again that serious collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for coins with verified errors and high grades. Competitive bidding, expert certification, and the rarity of the coin all contribute to the record-breaking prices, and some coins have achieved multi-million-dollar sales at prestigious auction houses, illustrating the power of scarcity, historical significance, and unique minting errors in driving value. The psychological element is also crucial. Owning a 1987 penny with major errors is not just a financial investment, it is a status symbol, a testament to one's knowledge and dedication as a collector, and a tangible piece of numismatic history that few in the world can claim to possess. The potential for undiscovered anomalies adds another layer of intrigue. Advanced tools like magnification, digital imaging, and lighting techniques have revealed even more subtle errors on these coins, such as microdoubling, rotation discrepancies, or faint die clashes, which can further increase a coin's desirability and market value. Every detail matters, and the more unique characteristics a coin has, the higher its potential worth, particularly when it comes to coins as rare as the 1987 Lincoln Cent. Proper handling and preservation are essential for maintaining value. Exposure to moisture, improper cleaning, or physical damage can drastically reduce the worth of such a coin, so collectors and investors often store them in specialized holders, climate-controlled environments, or professional protective cases to ensure they remain in pristine condition for decades. This careful preservation is critical because even minor imperfections can significantly affect the market value of a multi-million-dollar coin. The story of the 1987 1 cent also emphasizes the importance of research, networking, and knowledge within the collector community. Serious collectors attend coin shows, auctions, and numismatic conventions, consult reference materials and experts, and monitor market trends to identify potential finds and verify authenticity, because in a market where millions of dollars are at stake, certainty and credibility are everything. The coin itself represents a unique intersection of chance, error, and human fascination with value. It embodies the idea that even in a highly controlled and precise environment, mistakes can occur, and those mistakes can create objects of incredible worth. From the double die errors to die cracks, planchet flaws, and the rare combination of these anomalies surviving in mint condition, the 1987 penny is a perfect example of how ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures. Its allure goes beyond financial value. It is about the story behind the coin, the history of its production, the excitement of discovery, and the opportunity to hold in your hands a piece of history that is virtually irreplaceable. Investors also recognize the value of coins like this as tangible assets that are not tied to traditional markets or currencies, providing a hedge against economic fluctuations and a way to diversify wealth through rare and irreplaceable collectibles. The demand for such coins continues to grow as more collectors become aware of their existence, and with each auction or sale, awareness increases, often driving prices even higher due to competition and the prestige associated with owning a coin few others have seen. In conclusion, the 1987 1 cent is much more than a penny. It is a symbol of rarity, a testament to the unpredictable nature of minting, and an investment that combines historical significance, technical anomalies, and scarcity in a way that few other coins can. Its double die errors, die cracks, planchet flaws, rarity, and historical context make it a one-of-a-kind collectible, and the fact that it is valued at $13 million illustrates the extraordinary power and appeal of numismatics. For anyone interested in coins, investments, or uncovering hidden treasures, the 1987 penny serves as a reminder that fortune can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places, that even a simple coin can hold unimaginable value. Last. 1984 1 cent. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating and jaw-dropping stories in the world of numismatics, a story that could completely change the way you look at your spare change or old coin collections, because the coin we are about to discuss, the legendary 1984 1 cent, is not just an ordinary penny. It is a coin that has captivated collectors worldwide. A coin that may seem ordinary to the casual observer but is valued at a staggering $12 million due to its rare errors and unique anomalies. And if you've ever dreamed of discovering a fortune hidden in plain sight, this coin is the ultimate example of how a seemingly insignificant piece of currency can become a treasure of unimaginable worth. Before we go any further, I want to welcome all of you to our channel, where we explore rare coins, incredible mistakes, historical currency, and hidden treasures that could be waiting in your own home, in old coin rolls, or even tucked away in drawers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to ensure you never miss these incredible stories and opportunities to learn about coins that can literally change lives. The 1984 Lincoln cent was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, as part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which is familiar to most collectors, but what sets this particular coin apart is the occurrence of rare and dramatic minting errors that make it one of the most sought-after modern coins, combining historical significance, production anomalies, and scarcity to create its extraordinary value. One of the primary reasons the 1984 penny commands such a high value is the presence of a double die obverse error, known as DDO in collector terminology, which occurs when the die used to strike the coin is slightly misaligned or has a doubling effect, causing features on the coin, including the date, the inscriptions such as "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," and even Lincoln's profile, to appear doubled or shadowed. On the 1984 penny, this doubling is often most visible on the date and lettering, creating a subtle but unmistakable anomaly that sets it apart from the millions of other pennies minted that year, and it is precisely this rarity and uniqueness that fuels the multi-million-dollar value. The occurrence of a double die is extremely rare because it requires a perfect combination of die misalignment and striking pressure, and only a very small fraction of coins exhibit this phenomenon, making it almost like finding a hidden gem in a sea of ordinary currency. In addition to the double die error, the 1984 1 cent is also highly valued for die cracks, which are raised lines or irregularities caused by fractures in the die itself during production, and planchet imperfections, which are flaws in the metal blank used to strike the coin, including raised spots, depressions, or irregular textures. Collectors prize these features because they are permanent, unique, and virtually impossible to replicate artificially, giving each coin a distinctive personality that no two coins share exactly, much like a fingerprint. The combination of double die errors, die cracks, and planchet anomalies creates a coin that is not only visually striking but also historically significant because it represents a rare deviation from the highly controlled and precise coin production process of the United States Mint. Another critical factor that drives the 1984 penny's multi-million-dollar value is its rarity, particularly in high-grade condition. While millions of pennies were minted in 1984, only a very limited number contain the severe errors that make this coin extraordinary, and the number that has survived in uncirculated, pristine condition is even smaller. This extreme scarcity, combined with high demand from serious collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts worldwide, pushes prices to levels that few modern coins can ever reach. Grading is a crucial consideration in evaluating these coins, as coins are assigned a grade from 1 to 70 based on luster, strike, and condition. A 1984 penny exhibiting full details, pronounced doubling, and nowhere can command prices in the millions, while coins with similar errors but slightly lower grades still achieve significant sums due to their rarity and the high competition among collectors. The story of the 1984 1 cent also highlights the thrill of discovery that makes numismatics so compelling. Many of these coins have been found unexpectedly, whether in pocket change, inherited collections, old coin rolls, or even forgotten jars, with owners completely unaware of their coin's value until examined by a trained eye or certified by a professional grading service. Imagine the shock and excitement of discovering that an ordinary-looking penny in your possession is worth $12 million. This is the type of life-changing moment that drives both the allure and the passion for rare coin collecting, making stories like this captivating for collectors and audiences alike. Auction results provide concrete evidence of the coin's extraordinary value, as verified double die and high-grade examples of the 1984 penny have achieved record-breaking prices in competitive bidding environments. Serious collectors, investors, and numismatic experts all compete fiercely for coins of this caliber, often consulting detailed photographs, magnification tools, and reference catalogs to verify authenticity and ensure they are bidding on a coin with the maximum potential value. The rarity, combined with the prestige of ownership and the possibility of discovering previously unknown anomalies on the same coin, creates an unparalleled excitement in the collector community. Advanced magnification and digital imaging have revealed even subtler features on some 1984 pennies, including microdoubling, faint die clashes, and minor planchet flaws, which can further enhance the coin's value and desirability. Every detail matters in a multi-million-dollar coin, and collectors meticulously examine these features to distinguish ordinary pennies from extraordinary treasures. Preservation is also of paramount importance. Exposure to moisture, improper cleaning, or physical damage can severely reduce the value of a coin, so collectors invest in high-quality protective holders, climate-controlled storage, and professional conservation services to maintain the coin's condition for decades, ensuring it retains its maximum market value. The 1984 1 cent also underscores the intersection of chance, human error, and historical significance, as the coin represents a rare deviation from a period of precise, high-speed coin production at the U.S. Mint. It serves as a tangible reminder that even in controlled environments, mistakes can occur, and those mistakes can result in objects of extraordinary value, turning an everyday penny into a symbol of rarity and opportunity. Beyond individual collectors, investors recognize the value of coins like this as tangible, non-fiat assets, offering a hedge against economic uncertainty and a form of wealth diversification that is both portable and historically significant. The 1984 penny is not only a financial treasure but also a piece of history, documenting a rare anomaly in the production of one of America's most recognizable coins. Its value is further amplified by the human fascination with rarity and the thrill of being among the few who can claim ownership of something truly unique. The coin's multiple anomalies, from double die errors to die cracks and planchet imperfections, create a story that combines artistry, history, and chance, capturing the imagination of collectors, historians, and the general public alike. For serious numismatists, the 1984 1 cent is a reminder that attention to detail, patience, and knowledge are key to uncovering hidden treasures. Tools such as magnification, reference catalogs, networking with other collectors, and attending coin shows or auctions are all essential for identifying and verifying such rare finds. The combination of rarity, condition, verified errors, and historical significance is what ultimately drives the staggering $12 million value of these coins. In conclusion, the 1984 1 cent is far more than a simple penny. It is a symbol of the extraordinary potential hidden in everyday objects, a testament to the unpredictable nature of coin production, and a powerful example of how historical context, technical anomalies, and scarcity converge to create an object of immense value. It represents the thrill of discovery, the joy of collecting, and the possibility that a single, seemingly ordinary coin can transform into a life-changing treasure. Whether you are a casual collector, a serious investor, or someone fascinated by history and rarity, the 1984 penny serves as a powerful reminder that treasures often lie in the most unexpected places, that careful study and attention to detail can yield extraordinary rewards, and that the world of numismatics is full of opportunities for those willing to look closely and recognize the potential in what others might overlook. So continue exploring, examining, and learning, because somewhere out there, the next 1984 1 cent worth millions could be waiting to change someone's life forever, and the excitement of uncovering it is just as thrilling as the fortune it represents.